Ladies and gentlemen, from Sheffield, England, it's now time for the European Cruiserweight Championship.
12 rounds for the European Cruiserweight title, won last time out by Chris Billam-Smith. And this all part of his development, he says, in what is now his 5th year in the professional ranks.
He's a good fighter, Billam-Smith. Definitely, you talk about going through the ranks. He's got the power to do so. Just needs more education, more rounds, more experience. Dylan Bregeon, he's a good fighter. He gets in a nice rhythm. He tries to behind the jab. Tries to keep his opponents at bay. Doesn't carry the most destructive power of only 3 KOs on the record, but he can box. Good right-handed reply from Bregeon.
After the jab to the body from Billam-Smith, watching on at the workouts earlier in the week, and Bregeon was just going through the motions, and Billam-Smith joked that he hoped he was quicker than that on the night itself, and sure enough, Bregeon is plenty quick enough. Another one of those jabs to the body from Billam-Smith, but then standing in the line of fire when he's thrown those. An exchange of right hands towards the end of this, the opening round. Into the second round, and immediately Billam-Smith gets to work behind that left-hand jab, as asked to do by Shane Bregeon in the corner, and then himself tries to slip inside the lead left hand of Bregeon and clip him with the left hook. This is a better, livelier, more aggressive start to the second round for Billam-Smith.
Yeah, he's starting to close the gap now in the second round, trying to get closer to Bregeon and having success, looping the shots in over the top of the guard of Bregeon, who's taken the shots well, doesn't look flustered or hurt at all. Bregeon doesn't look phased at all from what he's felt so far from Billam-Smith. He works the body with 2 good shots.
13 fights in his professional career, Bregeon. He's been pro for a very similar amount of time to Billam-Smith. 11 wins, 1 setback, that defeat coming last time out, and a draw on his record as well. Clipping right hand from Billam-Smith. Good work.
Oh, takes a right hand. That was a lovely shot.
And Bregeon forced to hold on. And as you say, there's blood coming from the left-hand side of the head of Bregeon. It looks to be somewhere around the ear. But a brilliant right hand from Billam-Smith, and now Billam-Smith just lunging in. Got to take his time, measure the distance, because Bregeon, no question about it, is under pressure now. Well, in the French corner, there's already concern, Darren. They're talking and asking him if he feels okay at this stage, and we're only 2 rounds in, but that right hand from Billam-Smith, the best shot of the contest so far.
Yeah, some good work to the body there. There was a clash of heads. I don't know if that was where the damage was caused. Landed a couple of good shots of his own, Bregeon, but Billam-Smith getting the better of the exchanges.
At this stage, this is suiting Bregeon to try to, in turn, smother the work of Billam-Smith, particularly on the inside. Another one of those clipping, sneaky right hands over the top as they came away from that most recent clinch from Bregeon. That's better from long range from Billam-Smith. 2 successive right hands, and then he switches the attack to the body. He's thrown some solid body shots so far this round, with a minute to go in the 3rd.
Bregeon opting to exchange with Billam-Smith, and I think that will favour Billam-Smith. Struggling to land the target clean at the minute, and I think the best thing for CBS would be to mix fire with fire, trying to land those big right and left hooks. Bregeon lands a nice right hand. Needs to switch on Billam-Smith. No head movement, the jabs non-existent at the minute. Just getting caught up in too many clinches.
Seems to be a lack of urgency and a lack of zap in the punching of Billam-Smith at this stage, as Anthony Fowler was saying. Gets involved in wars in sparring, and like you said, Darren, sometimes relying on his power. to get him out of trouble.
Bregeon is smart, he's clever in what he's doing, landing a few shots, walks onto a counter left hook there from Billam-Smith, but he's able to sort of smother the work and stop CBS from doing what he wants to do.
Bregeon trying to measure Billam-Smith himself with that left-hand jab and trying to ping that sneaky right hand over the top, which he's had success with in the previous 4 rounds as well. Good right hand over the top from Billam-Smith, but again, Bregeon takes it well, continues to come forward.
That's bet behind the jab, just narrowly misses with the right hand, but you see what that jab does. Good backhand to the body from Billam-Smith.
This time it's Bregeon getting behind the jab, double jab, and then the right hand over the top at the end of the round. And once again, Billam-Smith starts with that left-hand jab and then switches the trajectory to the body. Can he keep that going? Can he try to now start to assert his authority behind that left hand and set up bigger shots from the backhand? Clipping with the right hand over the top, but again, Bregeon was almost swaying away and nullified the major impact, potential major impact of that shot.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I feel like he's setting Bregeon up for that right hand. He's not thrown many in this 6th round, Billam-Smith, and just as I said, it gave him the eyes to the body and threw a right hand over the top. Yeah, it was a good start to the round from Bregeon. Working well behind the jab, found the right hand a couple of times, and then Billam-Smith closed the gap, found some good short hooks inside. It's got messy now, hasn't it, Mike? A lot of exchanges.
It has, and you can't ignore the impression that when he gives himself the punching room, Billam-Smith is much the better of the two.
Yeah. It was a combination. We used to throw quite a lot in Tony Sims's gym. We called it the Zarate shot, and it was a jab, a long left hook, followed by a big right hand. I think that's a perfect shot for someone like Billam-Smith. You just bring your feet in 2 steps as you're throwing the jab and the long left hook, and then follow it up with the right hand. He's just been too predictable with that shot. Needs to get behind that jab. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's the most important shot in boxing, and he's neglecting it this evening.
A lot of the fight has been fought just like this at close quarters. And some good shots on the inside there from Billam-Smith.
Good right hand from Bregeon. Run to the side of the head of Billam-Smith. Landed that one well.
Again, the Frenchman showing still very much in the contest here as Billam-Smith gets careless once again. He's been warned about that by Shane McGuigan in the corner, about being lax on the way out of those exchanges. Although as we reach the last 40 seconds of the 9th round, there is a sign that the Frenchman is beginning to tire, with just over 3 rounds potentially still remaining. It was a bright start to the round again at distance from Billam-Smith, but now once again he's forced into these close quarter exchanges. But the clipping right hand over the top has been successful time and again for Billam-Smith, and again in that latest exchange on the inside. And there is just slightly more urgency about the work of Billam-Smith. Good left hand to the body and a right hand over the top, and Bregeon is stepping away and not responding, and this is a good attack from Billam-Smith. This is a huge attack from Smith.
Didn't smother the work, and he found some really good shots, and he's looking aggressive, he's looking spiteful. in this 10th round. Start to find the range now, Mike.
And again, working behind the jab, forcing those openings, which Shane McGuigan has been calling on him to do throughout the contest.
This is better. Bregeon definitely tiring. He's under it.
There's authority in the punch picking here from Billam-Smith now as he opens up. Terrific, crisp uppercut. Then again, that ripping right hand that starts as a cross and becomes a hook over the top. And again, he lands on the side of the head of the Frenchman. The Frenchman dances away. Chris Billam-Smith, who in the last couple of rounds really has taken control of the contest in a way that holds much more authority than anything he did earlier on.
Yeah, he was just busting Bregeon up there inside. Good variation, what I was calling for a few rounds ago. There was body shots, uppercuts. Good stuff from Billam-Smith, his best round so far. Good work to the body from Billam-Smith, left and right. Slowing Bregeon down even more.
And fighting very much at his distance and at his tempo. He's having the successes at long range. McGuigan in the corner asking for that left hook and right hand combination sharp, and then move back and give himself room to throw it again.
Just misses with that overhand right. See the judge next to us put his hands up. I think he felt he was going to get caught with one there. Good work to the body, good left hook from Bregeon. In return, just smothering his work again, Billam-Smith there. He walked in with a double jab. Went to throw the right hand, but it was just too close. Oh, good right hand. He took that well, Bregeon.
At this stage of the contest, for sure. And now switching to the body is Billam-Smith. One final onslaught in the closing 20 seconds. Falling forward, which he's been asked not to do pretty much throughout the contest, Billam-Smith.
He's absolutely spent, Bregeon.
He's done well to see the fight through to the final bell. In particular, a very strong final 4 rounds for Chris Billam-Smith in defence of his European cruiserweight title.
After 12 rounds here in Sheffield, England, we go to the judges' score totals. They read as follows. Guido Cavalieri, 120 to 109. Mika Lindgren and Agapito Gomez Alvarez both have the bout 119 to 109. All 3 for your winner by unanimous decision. And still, the European Cruiserweight Champion, the gentleman, Chris